Hey everyone, I am Dennis Spillman. I am the producer of Uncovering Oklahoma, here to reveal some insider information on why stuff got cut out from our third episode, Daring Adventures. We're going to start with the beginning stuff. At both Maui and Rocktown, we kind of did some little introductions there. However, ultimately, I cut them out and replaced them with the ones you see in the episode because, quite frankly, they're much cooler. So here's the original ones, if you're curious.
Okay, we're down here at Rocktown in OKC, and my name's Ali, and this is our co-host Whitney. And this is Aaron Gibson, and he's the owner, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this place. Now, this is our first time here, and so tell me, how exactly, I mean, like for, anybody that's for the first time, I mean, how could they actually get about climbing this wall? I mean, what kind of process or like steps do they need to go through to climb the wall?
Well, first what we do is we have...
Okay, so we're down here at Maui, which is short for Mid-America Wait I-35, and this is Corey, and he's one of the employees here that works in the wake shop up there. Anyways, as you can see, we have a pond/lake sort of structure that's been man-made, and they have wires, which cables go around, which are used to actually pull you in like wakeboarding and kneeboarding. And he's gonna tell us a little bit about this place and what it has to offer.
Yeah, it's basically just the cable park. What I like to explain it as, it's kind of like if you were to go to a ski resort or something like that. If you saw the ski lifts, it's basically like that. We have 7 carriers. They come around and pick up the rope. You'll be sitting down here on the dock, and when the rope picks up on the carrier, it just takes off, and you can do whatever you want to do. There's 5 towers. We got a couple different obstacles out here for the advanced riders to get out here and hit some rails and stuff. But I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's from beginner all the way up to advanced. So there's no one level that it singles out. So yeah.
Okay. So.
All right. Now for our rest of our scenes, we got them all from Rocktown. First one I'm going to show you was a little segment that we deleted on kind of basically on the ropes and how much weight they can hold. Interesting information, but not quite worth keeping around. It was a pretty long interview, so this is one of the first things we cut.
Okay, what's the weight capacity on these ropes here? I mean,
Well, any climbing equipment is tested and standardized across the board, like for strength. And so all the equipment is tested to failure. So these ropes, the ropes that we use here are called dynamic climbing ropes, and they're going to easily hold a truck. I mean, they're incredibly strong, and they're way stronger than it would need to be to hold a human being. And we do inspections of the ropes and all the equipment periodically. We make sure that everything is always safe here, so we don't ever have any concerns about the safety of the equipment. And there are other types of equipment, other types of ropes that are out there, but these are specific to climbing.
Okay, so...
Now the second deleted scene we deleted from Rocktown was a little thing on, pretty much we asked them about the events things. It's an event thing, and I typically don't like to mention events. I like to keep it timeless as possible. So we kind of cut out this little segment where they're talking about all the different events they hold.
And do you guys throw parties at all here for people, or I mean?
We host parties.
You do? Okay.
Nice. And we host groups, like we have school groups come in quite often. We have church groups, Boy Scout groups, any kind of group you can think of. We've entertained ideas to doing sleepover events. We haven't done a sleepover event yet, but we're open to doing something like that.
Interesting.
And we've even had some corporate team building types of things, and we actually have an art show coming up that we're going to do here on June 6th. So we're going to use the space as an art show.
Oh, nice.
This next scene that we deleted, no, not we, it's me.
It's me, because I'm the producer.
It's like, I'm the producer.
I'm a badass.
Why would I say we for deleting this?
I'm a badass.
Okay. All right.
Shut up, kid.
All right. This next scene I deleted because I'm the producer and I'm awesome. and my cameraman can't hold the camera because he's cracking up because I'm so awesome. I forgot why I deleted it. Give me a second, let me think.
Yeah.
Alright, I deleted this one because
Put your
sucked.
hand down.
No, actually I deleted this segment because quite frankly we're running on time. Again, this whole segment, this interview was long. This one was about the ropes. Wait, did I already say no? Alright, this one's about the ropes.
You did do ropes.
Yeah, I did do ropes.
You did
Shit.
do ropes.
Okay, right, the previous scene you just saw was about the ropes.
There you go.
Yes, and now
There you go.
this scene that we're going to show you is about kind of the routes. Yes, close enough. Routes, ropes, you know, same thing, whatever. We talk a little bit about the routes. And again, later on, we pretty much mention the routes again when we kind of do our tour. So this is kind of pointless information, just kind of repeating stuff. So we cut out this little segment on, Aaron talks about on the routes, and they change it. Still kind of interesting though, so here it is.
So tell us a little about, I guess, the rooms that are located here, because I noticed that there's a couple of different rooms that have certain kind of, I guess, like courses and heights and like, can you explain this a little bit about that?
Mm-hmm. The way this room is set up is this is our training room. So all of the routes in here are just strictly set up for training. They're easy routes that just about anybody can go up. They're only about 15 feet tall. But if you go in the other rooms, we have routes that range in length anywhere from about 40 feet all the way up to 120 feet. And the length of the route is kind of determined by how much it curves around the silo.
Okay.
And the difficulty is changed by how big or small the handholds are, and then how far apart they're spaced, and really the movement it requires to get from one hold to the next to make it to the top without falling.
Awesome.
So it's real easy for us as experienced climbers to be able to change the difficulty of a route just by simply turning some handholds or changing some things out.
And how often do you actually change these?
It really depends. We try to rotate routes. You'll see stuff changed in the gym every couple of weeks, but we don't typically come in and overhaul and change everything all at once unless we're having a competition or some event. So we'll change routes here and there, and just to keep it kind of fresh and new.
All right, now for our final deleted scene from this episode. Again, still from Rocktown. This one is more of a blooper and then a deleted scene. This episode I kind of like a co-host thing with Allie and Whitney, but we're kind of running out. Allie was pretty much taking over the show since this is Whitney's first time. She got a little nervous, but so we tried to come up with some different questions for her to ask. One of them we're getting kind of towards the end. I just told her, it's like, no, just ask him what got him into rock climbing, and well, hilarity ensures. So. And because of that, it was funny. It was also a dumb question to ask. I mean, it's not really relevant to the place. So that's why we deleted it. Not to mention we really screwed it up anyway. So here's our final deleted scene from Daring Adventures.
Well, what made you interested in rock climbing? What got you started?
I've always been pretty adventurous and outdoorsy. Sorry, that really threw me off when you rolled your eyes. No, that's a great response, actually. Oh, God, he's going to tell me I started rock climbing. Like I even care.
I sound retarded. Like, I sound retarded.
Well, let's go to the tour, and I think that'll be wrapped. So.
Sorry. I wasn't by you at all. I was like,
No.
how does someone in here?
I like that. Because you don't know how many times I describe how I got started rock climbing, and I don't know. It's an old story, but.
Now that you saw our deleted scenes, it's time for our bloopers. Enjoy!
And in this episode, we're going to show you some extreme videos, so stick around.
Yes, it's gonna be some extreme adventures. Okay, so did you hear that? She doesn't believe me, so we're gonna prove you guys wrong. Okay.
They're so extreme, you have to sign a waiver to...
That's so awesome, Whitney. A waiver to do them. Now, this facility, you get to have a pulley system pull you around, and instead of having a wakeboard pull you around. So it's kind of neat because it makes it a little easier, and you guys are about to check me out doing it. Block myself in the rectal.
Yeah. Yeah, just.
And on this episode, we're going to show you some extreme places. So, what's up? So we're going to show you some extreme
places to check out. Don't worry about it. We're going to show you. First place we're going to check out is Maui, Mid-America Wake, I-35. Now, this
What is
facility,
that?
well, it's actually a facility that pulls you around on a pulley system, like for wakeboarding, kneeboarding, ski boarding. Is that even a word? That's correct. And the first place we're going to be showing you is Maui, Mid-America.
What's Maui?
Malacca? Well, listen, Malacca is actually Maui, but it's actually called Mid-America Wake.
They're so extreme that you're going to have to sign
A liability waiver. That's correct now. And we're going to be going to Whitney over there so she can talk about Aaron. Fuck.
No. I don't know.
I'm recording.
Oh, okay. Anyways.
Man, I'm tired.
I'm tired too.
Alright.
Lee, what was wrong with that?
I was just laughing at her because she's